Wait, what? Wait, no, no, wait, don't click off. Nope, you didn't click on the wrong video. That's right. We are actually doing a tail builder for this week. I know, shocking. Yeah, I know. I never do this. So yeah, this is actually the first time for me. Anyway, welcome everybody. This is Ricky Mike, coach of the Virginia Victinis. This is my team builder for my quarterfinals of game of the YCL Season 6 versus Pokebaldi and his Dundee Darmanitan. This is a rematch from week 3 or 4 during the regular season, where we beat him on a little bit of a misplay from us and a little bit of a choke on him at the end. But you know, that is Pokemon. That's how, and a crit. Uh, and if you haven't seen that game, I really recommend going watching it. It's a roller coaster of emotions if I ever had one. Um, but yeah, anyway, here's the matchup. His team is consisting of Coco, Galarin, Darmanitar, Nidoqueen, Slowbro, Cavalion, Porygon, Rodomo, Alarm Marowak, and Gostlord. It's a really good team. I really like it. It's a team that I will personally draft myself. Um, it has two very strong attackers in Coco and Darmanitar that can pivot out of anything that comes and checks them. And it has notably the nasty combination defensive core of Slowbro and Porygon too, which is incredibly hard to beat. He also has the two incredibly reliable Star Rockers at Nidoqueen and Cobalion. And these three Pokemon on the bottom are not bad in their own right. Lord Marwar is just no way to prep for this. You just have to beat it on game. Rotomo is annoying as a good defogger, uh, which is giving a second defogger for Coco, and Goslar, which although I don't think it's coming, I have to respect because if it could come. If I was 100% sure that this is not coming, I will bring setup Slowbro, store power, and just try to win with that. But because he's there, I would respect the fact that he's there and it could come. I don't think it will be a good bring, but it could come. So it is what it is. Anyway, like I said, this is a really good team, and it's a rematch from uh, from the regular season. Um, so yeah, in order to start prepping for this, my philosophy is to choose which six I think they're gonna bring, and try to prep the best I can for them, and then just have enough reliable checks to anything else that they might bring. During the regular season, they brought Tapu Koko, they brought Darmanitan, Nidoqueen, Slowbro, Porygon 2, and Rotom Mo. And although that was a very good team, it really struggled a little bit having switches to Obstagoon because Obstagoon just comes in and clicks knockoff against most of that team and is just generally annoying. So this time, I don't think he's going to be bringing Rotom Mo. I think he's going to be bringing Qualion because that is just a really good check, a really good switch into knockoff or to, I guess, Facade or normal stuff for that matter. And yeah, and that, just let him do things. And if I knock off on this, it's just giving a +1 attack, which is not nice to switching from what I see on my mocks. So yeah, those are the six that I'm gonna prep for. If he brings any of these three as well, then good on him. I'll play around them the best I can. But with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the six that we're bringing. Um, and here they go. First of all, um, the captain of the team, Shingo the Dragapult, our round one pick. This Pokemon is great. Not probably not the best in this particular matchup, but even then, is still rather annoying for my opponent. During the regular season, we brought a special Life Force set, and we were terribly walled by Porygon 2. And at the same time, if had he the game was so close that at the end, had he brought uh, Assault Base, Tapu Koko, we would have lost that game actually, because Shadow Ball doesn't do 50% to that thing if it's Assault Best. So this time we are bringing a Choice Band set, uh, and yeah, these are the moves that we're bringing on. Then they're just realistically, U-turn is very good against his team, just to cheap things. Um, Dragon Darts will do a lot of damage to anything that doesn't resist it or anything that It's not immune to it, and whatever is immune to it, like for example, Tapu Koko doesn't enjoy taking a Phantom Force. Granted, it's a two-turn move, so I need to play that really smart. But it has come out in the past in games like our games versus Frostless. Um, we just had to be very careful. If I click Phantom Force, it's probably gonna be like at the very end of the game. Um, so yeah, Psychic Fangs is mostly to hopefully one hit KO the Nido Queen if we ever are sitting in front of it. I guess it does decent neutral damage versus Tapu Koko without having to lock into um, Phantom Force. Probably never clicking it, but it's gonna be there. I debated with putting Flamethrower on this, but it wasn't worth it. So yeah, Choiceman, Dragon Ball. This Pokemon is not gonna switch, but hopefully can break his team enough for my other uh, team members to put on work. Second member of the team is Shinra, the Cinderace, my Galarian starter. Um, Love this Pokemon. However, I don't usually bring Choice Scarf. Actually, I think this is only the second time I'm bringing Choice Scarf during the season. The first time was against Pokebaldi of all things. The reason why I'm bringing it is because I mean, it's very good to check and scar the Darmanitan and a non-scar Tapu Koko. Um, so yeah, Imparable just does damage. The only thing on his team that takes hits well from Pyro will be the Slowbro, and if we manage to get in Blaze, even that is taking a good chunk. We're going with an Anime Nature this time because I don't think that he will bring a Scarf Cobalion, so we don't need enough speed for that. But if he brings Scarf Cobalion, I think it's probably going to be Adamant because he will need the boost on the nature. So we're just running enough speed for that. We are running 250 on attack, of course, uh, and 60 on HP to make sure that we have, an odd number for be able to switch multiple times as Stealth Rock, and we are putting 12 into the special defense to make sure that we don't give Porygon 2 a analytic boost, right? No, download boost. Um, Oh, I realized I didn't talk about the EVs on Shingo. I guess I should. 164 is with a Jolly Nature is enough to outspeed uh, regular Timmy Tapu Koko. 252 just because it's the attack, 88 on the speed, and 4 into the special defense just because, again, we don't want to give a special attack boost to Porygon 2, which is 100% guaranteed to come. I cannot emphasize how incredibly important that Pokemon is for my opponent. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to Kiss, the Obstagoon. We're bringing a good old Ghost set with a Flame Orb. This Pokemon was very problematic for him last time um, because his defensive core doesn't enjoy switching into this, especially if I manage to bring it on a U-turn and activate the Flame Orb. Um, so yeah, we're going with Anime Nature for damage output. Uh, Speed, I believe this is enough speed to outspeed a timid Rotom Mo. But other than that, I don't see needing the speed and anything else. Uh, if it brings, Galarian Darmanitan, I don't particularly want to be playing speed type games, so we're just going with that. Um, as far as the moves, no and Facade pretty much hit everything on his team except the uh, Cobalion, and the Cobalion doesn't enjoy taking a close combat. Um, as far as the last move, I debated on this move a lot. In the last game, I had obstruct mostly to check for body presence slow bro, but uh, because I 100% suspecting, I guess he's bringing Cobalion, we're gonna run parting shot because I don't want to knock off into that thing, and if I'm able to parting shot as it comes in, then I can bring Shinra and just threaten something with a Pyro Ball or whatnot. So yeah, Obstagoon, great Pokemon. Last game I almost lost because I let it die for no reason. So gotta play smart this time. Moving on to next one is Bishop the Modsdale. Uh, same exact set IVs that I brought last time. However, the moves there are a little bit different, and the item is also different. This time we're bringing a Jachiberry because uh, ice spam his team is pretty good. If he brings a Nido Queen, it's not. it will need to be Life Orb Ice Beam in order to two-shot me. And with an Adamant Nature and 188 EVs on attack, I'm guaranteed to always one hit KO a max HP Nidoqueen. Um, Max special defense because that allows us to take a lot of special hits, including, multiple ice beams from Nidoqueen thanks to the Yachi, and the 68 remaining Johnson HP to maximize our ball. Um, During the regular season, I was Rindoberry, debated between Yachi and Rindo because technically this thing also needs to check Coco, but Coco has Grass Knot and Grass Knot has a stupid amount to mod still just because it's so heavy. So this time, you know, uh, we're probably going to lead Mudsdale 100% of the time, unless I fear something else. Even if he were to lead with an Scarf Darmanitan, which is what I suspect is coming, well, we can protect him that. And if he and see what is he locking into. If he locks into U-turn, then I get a free Stealth Rocks, which are very important as his team because Darmanitan is probably not going to be boots, and a lot of his strategy is very reliant on switching and switching out with his pivots. So the more hazards that we can put up, the longer we can keep them up, uh, the better. Um, so yeah, Earthquake is just like I said, is guaranteed to one hit KO a non-Shuka max HP Nidoqueen, although I suspect he's going to be Shuka, but we'll see how that goes. Steroids because we need the Steroids. Last time we were Roar in order to roar out a sub belly drum in Darmanitan, which is what he ended up bringing, but it did not end up playing out in the end. Um, and if he does bring that, we at least break his sub and can, we have two measures to try to kill it after the belly drum. So I'm not too worried about that. Toxic is for the Slowbro and Porygon 2 because those Pokemon are annoying, and the moment that I can get either one of them toxic, it puts them on a clock. Between toxic damage and hazard damage from switching, I am able to start breaking up in that defensive core. So yeah, Mozzell has been our MVP. I think it's our key leader on our on the side for this team. So yeah, let's see how he does this week. Uh, Four members Gajil Ferreturn, um, which is gonna be fully defensive. Pretty much the same set that I brought last time, except that this time I am bringing an Okiberry instead of a Rocky Helmet. Um, with max defense and HP and boosting nature, this thing actually takes two leaves to Icicle Crashes from Darmanitan, and with the Okivari, it actually leaves a Fair Blitz or a Fire Punch from that thing and KOs it back with Body Press. So yeah, this Pokemon is pretty clutch. If he wants to start U-turning on us, then he's gonna have to take Rocky Helmet damage, Iron Bars damage, and then Stealth Rocks. So Darmanitan, my plan is not to let Darmanitan do stuff for free, basically. Um, Last time we brought Stealth Rocks, this time we bring Spikes because we do have the Stealth Rocks on Moody, and I expect Moody to be able to set them fairly reliably. So stacking Stealth Rocks and Spikes will be fantastic. Body Press, as I mentioned before, will hit Darmanitan, it will hit Qualion, it will hit Porygon. Even the Rotom will take a decent chunk from this thing since we're max defense. Knockoff is very important. This is kind of like the main reason why we're running Oka, because with an Okavari, we are guaranteed to leave a flamethrower for a Slowbro, and knockoff his Rocky Helmet, or if he tries to teleport, expect me to switch, I can always knock it off. Same thing for Porygon. Even though we are slower than them, teleport with the negative priority will allow them to switch out. Last move, I kind of didn't need it too much, so since we're not lefties or a berry that give us health, we're running late stage just to try to recover some health if we end up in a moment where we don't need to click any other moves. Likely not gonna click this, but it's better to have it than not. We realistically don't need any move. So these one are the same five that I brought during the regular season. Um, I am bringing, the, however, this is the only Pokemon that I changed. During the regular season, I brought Primarina, and that ended up, although it does look like it has decent matchup in here, it ended up not being very good because Capu Coco just comes in and wall switches. It was just bad. It puts us way behind. So instead, this time we're gonna bring a more offensive choice, and we're bringing Little Mac in what it's only its second game of the season, which is hilarious. Um, But yeah, with an assault vest, this thing can actually put a decent amount of work. Drain Punch and Mag Punch do fairly well against a lot of his team. Darmanitan gets checked pretty much by Mag Punch. If I can get one layer Stealth Rocks up and he takes damage, um, Mag Punch will do a lot to the Qualion, the Porygon, the Gosslor, and it allows us to recover a lot of health from any of them. Uh, Drain Punch, sorry, not Mag Punch. Earthquake, because Earthquake actually does a decent chunk to Nido Queen and to Tapu Koko, actually, because with the Assault Vest and its naturally high special defense, this thing actually doesn't die to a Dazzling Gleam from Tapu Koko, and we can probably finish it off with an Earthquake, which is fantastic. I also don't think most people expect Earthquake from Hitmonchan. People mostly expect like punching moves. And Earthquake is a very good coverage. It also allows me to know how to take Rocky Helmet damage from something. Um, the last move is Thunder Punch, solely and purely for the slow bro. However, even though we are max attack, max boosting nature, and Iron Fist boosted, and super effective, max defensive slow bro doesn't get 2-hit KO by Thunder Punch. Believe it or not, that is ridiculous. That should be illegal. But yeah, that's just how it is. However, he does have a Tapu Koko that is 100% ringing terrain, so I'm hoping to be able to take advantage of that terrain and, you know, do a number to that Slowbro. I believe doing calcs, I saw that if we get a layer Star Rocks or Spikes plus uh, and we catch the Slowbro and the switch under terrain, this thing will actually 2-hit KO the Slowbro. So that's why it's very important to either get a layer Star Rock or get that Slowbro Toxic. But yeah, security check against Darmanitan, especially if it's Salakberry belly drumming set, the belly drumming set, and overall, just a decent Pokemon. Um, I'm not bringing much of hazard removal this week because I don't think he's going to try to hazard stack me, but if he does hazard stack me, we can get core change going. Also, if he tries to hazard stack me, the plan is to hazard stack him as well and force him to have to defog because they don't have rapid speed on his team. Yeah. Because realistically, I think that the hazards hurt them more than they hurt me. Um, even if I take a lot, even if I take 25 in Shinra every time I come in, because we're Blaze, because we're forced to be Blaze, if we manage to get to Blaze range, we can just start spamming Pyro Balls like no tomorrow. This thing hits so hard. So yeah, the health on Shinra is mostly a resource, and we will try to take advantage of that. But yeah, anyway, this is my team builder for the quarterfinals match. And hopefully we can, get a W. If not, it's gonna be my last team builder for the season. I don't know if I'm gonna do another one. Let me know if you have any comments, I guess, or any thoughts, or if I should do more of this on the comments. Um, but anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the game. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first round of playoffs for the YCL Season 6. So yeah, we did make playoff spoilers, I guess. And yeah, we're facing Pokebaldi in his Darmanitans, Dundee Darmanitans. If you watch our game, oh thank God, no Slowbro. He didn't bring the Slowbro. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's somewhat good for us, I'll say. Um, but yeah, no Slowbro is great. Okay, I had to think about this. Who do I want to lead? Wow, I am shocked at no Slowbro. Okay, well, as you can see, if we brought the same thing, with the difference being that we didn't bring Perina, we bring Little Mac this time, so hopefully he can do something. But we will see, man. Um, he brought the Kobalion, which is absolutely makes sense. Last time I lived with Bishop. He could lead with the Nidoqueen, Kobalion. He could lead with a number of things. I think he's gonna lead with Darmanitan, to be honest with you. But if he leads with anything else and I don't lead with a Bishop, that's bad for me. I could lead with Shinra and just U-turn on something, assuming that he doesn't have a Scarf, Kobalion with Jolai or an scarf. Uh, we're just the game plan has been to lead bishop for a while now, so we're gonna lead bishop and see what happens. But good luck, have fun to Pokebaldi. Our game during the regular season was super close, and in my opinion, I should have lost that game because of mostly because of what misplay I made. And he has done great on the season. I think he only has one less wins than I do. So yeah, okay, he's leading Nidoqueen. Makes complete sense. Okay, I will lead Bishop. So we're doing the exact same leads. I didn't see an air balloon. I'm 99.9% that he is Shuka. Doesn't matter, man. I'm gonna go for the earthquake. If you go for rocks, you go for rocks. He's gonna go into the rotten. Okay. Good play. Very good play. Yeah. Yeah. I could toxic it. I could go into. Oh shit. I'm gonna go ahead and protect, just to see what you're gonna want to do. So we do gotta protect going. He's gonna Thunder Wave. Oh, screw Thunder Waves, man. No sir, no sir. We don't want that. But if it happens, it happens, I guess. We're gonna go into Gajil. Thunder Waves, huh? He expected me to go into Dragapult, maybe. Leaf Storm. Good. This is good. Alright, so we can either get a knockoff on something, or we can get our first set of spikes set, I guess. I do not think you will stay. So we're gonna go an aggressive switch into Bishop. He's not a jackpot, as you see. Oh, he's staying. Why would you stay? Oh, because he's trying to go for the... Yeah, there you go. Okay, I need to calc this. Moody versus Rotomo. Let's just say that you are that. No, 50 minus 2. That's a good chunk of damage still. We'll do about 50. You know what? I'm gonna set up my Star Rocks. It's gonna Leaf Storm. It's gonna miss. I'm gonna set up rocks. Okay. Well, let's go. I'm sorry about the miss. He could just ball switch here. I'm gonna go ahead and Toxic, as I expect him to try to defog, because defog will be his best play right now. And if we can get some Toxic going on this, that would be great. He's gonna Thunder Wave. We missed the Toxic. That is absolutely solid. Again, I expecting this to be his defog mon. I'm gonna Toxic again. Yeah, he missed a Leaf Storm, I missed a Toxic. We'll call it even. Yep. Yeah, I lose 40%, which is completely fair. We do get a stamina boost going on, I suppose. We do land the Toxic this time, which is great. Yeah. So he has seen our entire moveset by now, right? Yeah. So I suppose we're pretty safe to just protect here. I could Toxic expecting him to switch. He could expect me to spec that and, switch on his own. He's not. Probably the defog here. Yeah, that is the defog. Oh, the protect actually blocks the defog. That is very interesting. That is very interesting. I'm gonna just go ahead and Stealth Rock. I want those rocks up. I understand losing Moody is unfortunate, but I want the rocks up. I really want the rocks up, in case it's not obvious by now. Yeah, he's just gonna defog. I'm fine with that. No, sir. You can go ahead and keep the rocks. Right. Interesting play here. He could switch. He could just. I'm gonna start rock again. I think he's gonna defog again. If he goes into something else, he goes into something else. That's fine. He goes into something else. I could have just, you know, that's completely fine with me. That is completely fine with me. But if I call that an earthquake, man, that would have been the play of the century. He might just go for his own rocks now, since he's gonna have a hard time defogging. But then again, he is probably Shuka, so 2 ice beams will kill me. I'm okay with that, I suppose. He's gonna air power. I can take 2. I can take 1 at least. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Moody. There goes the defense boost, which takes nothing here. He is not Shuka. How? Okay. You know what? I'm fine with that. I am absolutely fine with that. Ooh. Okay, this is going okay so far. Yeah. Moody, you are an absolute MVP, man. You put the team on your back, man. That's what it is. Okay, number of things he can do. He can go Porygon, he can go Chopper again, try to defog again. Mohawk, he's going to Coco. That is fine. He's just gonna Dazzling Gleam, which is gonna give me a Pyro Ball, to be honest, which I'll take any day of the week. Could you have defog on this as well? You could, and if you do, that will be unfortunate. So I'm just gonna Stealth Rock. He's gonna Diggling. Makes sense. Alright. There goes that. So now the question is, I go Gajeel. If I go Shinra, I got a Power Ball. I got a thing. If I go Gajeel, I can knock something off. Though admittedly he could just go Chomper. You know, let's go Gajeel. Yeah. And we are gonna go ahead and Body Press. If you don't Ball Switch, you're 100% choice. Or you don't have it. Either or. We'll take it. My poor Moody, man. I don't think you should stay. Yeah, you don't. You're never staying on that. Chomper. I don't know if he's weakened enough, to be honest. But we are about to find out. Take the Stealth Rock. You take the Body Press. He does. And he's Rocky Helmet. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna switch a Rotten for Spikes, which I'll take any day. Now I wish I would have brought double. Stealth Rocks. But you know what? 1 layer Spikes is better than no layer Spikes. There you go. He'll continue going down. He's gonna go down to the next one. So yeah, there's no reason for us not to just click another layer Spikes. The Coco, we gotta keep in mind that it's probably Choice Scarf, or at least it's there's a good chance that it could be Choice Scarf. He's gonna Thunder Wave. Okay. That is unfortunate. Well, it is what it is. Could have had 2 layer Spikes, which would have been nice, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Is he gonna go into Cobalion, right? Yeah, you had to go into Cobalion here. So 1 layer spikes. It's not as much as I would like to, but it is a layer spike, so we'll take it. If he goes into Darm, we just have to attack. If he goes into P2, it's gonna be an interesting one. Yeah, no, this is interesting. No, it's low, bro, man. That's helpful, I guess, but the Cobalion is just as dangerous, I suppose. Mohawk. How would you go into this? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, realistically, if you're Specs Coco, Tapu, Coco, you're that. 50 choice specs versus my Ferrotorn, Gajil. Thunderbolt is really not doing much, so it's probably in my best interest to Leech Seed and try to get some recovery back. Nature's Madness. That's fine. That's a contact move, I believe. Thankfully, we do hit it. So we're trading some help from you into some help from me. At the end of the day, that is fine. Well, it's good to know that he's that. And to be honest, if he kills me, that's probably okay. I'm gonna try to set up my second layer spikes. If he has taunt, then he should have hit it by now, I think. He's gonna withdraw. Makes absolute sense into this Scarp, which is probably, there he is. There's the Cobalion. Alright. Yeah, this Pokemon is scary. Okay, well, we always go into Shingo into you and see what is it that you're trying to do. Ball Switch is a fantastic placer. Second layer spikes is definitely gonna help. I could have the third layer spikes, however, but you know, it's fine. It's okay. He could set rocks here, which will be dangerous. Alright, here's Shingo, please close combat. Yeah, okay. Alright, realistically, there is no much you can do to us. You could set up your own rocks here. Let me just do a quick calc. My Dragapult, Shingo versus Cobalion. Pure utility. Psychic Fence. Don't do a whole lot. I'm probably better off just U-turning in case that stupid, dumb Porygon comes in. And it's not gonna come in. That's interesting. Are you gonna Iron Head? We're going to Shin right here. Just gonna Ball Switch. It's fine. That's more than I would like just because of the stupid terrain. But this is okay. Any switches that he makes is good for me because it takes chips. Doki Doki Quack Quack. This is fine. I'm gonna assume he's defensive this time, since, you know. Right. Well. Honestly, we just U-turn this. He's more than likely analytic. Because I didn't see anything prop. As we switch into, I mean, we had to go Bajil, right? He can go into, yeah, he goes Cobalion after that. Let's just go Gajil. I know he's probably just gonna, you know, switch, but teleport, yeah, there is the teleport. Okay, that's fine. We know that the Cobalion is no choice scarf, which is good knowledge to have. Frosty. Okay. Ooh, so this Pokemon is scary. Takes some spike damage. Takes some damage from the battlefield. Yeah, okay. Well, you know, it is what it is, right? We got to body press here. I don't know if I leave one from this range, an Icicle Crash, I mean. I may, but who knows at this point. And then I had to break paralysis too. Oh my goodness, thank you, Ferrothorn. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Ferrothorn. You are the best freaking Dragon Slayer. Gajil. Okay. Yeah, he has this thing now. At this point, I don't think there's a point of saving Gajil, so I'm just gonna go ahead and body press. He's probably just gonna ball switch. Yeah, that's fine. Which gives me momentum. What Gajil and Bishop have been the heroes of this game. So yeah, that's great. But this is not over, so we just gotta be careful. Okay. Yeah. There's the dog. We just gotta go into kiss. We could try knocking off. We could just try close combat. Shit, close combat is not a bad idea. I'm gonna just go ahead in close combat now. Yeah, that's some solid cheap damage, I will say. He recovers. That's fine with me. Okay. Yep. Alright. So he could teleport out into... He could switch into Coco. It's really a toss-out. Porygon 2. I mean, just based on the damage. I don't think you let me get damage on this. So I'm gonna parting shot. Hard swap. Yeah, he hard swaps. Let's go! He goes into Bizarre. Yep, no problem. Catch them parting shot. Okay, so we can freely go into Little Mag now. Now there's no way he kills us a -1. So I'm gonna Earthquake, assuming that he's gonna go into Coco. You know what? We'll take those any day. That's perfectly fine. Does it go down? Yes, it goes down. Let's go. 2 to go. Oh my goodness, this is actually working out great. Not having the freaking Slowbro, man. Unreal. He still has the P2, he still has the Coco. He's gonna go into P2. Why would you do this? I do not get it. I guess he's trying to put him into range. He doesn't know I'm a Soul Vest though. I'm just gonna Drain Punch you. It's not gonna kill you. and you can probably stall, but that's fine. Ooh, you barely survive. Now, so you cannot switch now. Yep. Yep. Oh, yeah. You should have gone to Coco. Um, no reason for me to do anything else but Drain Puncher. He's not gonna switch. He should kill you. Oh my god! He doesn't. This Pokemon is so annoying. Alright. Them rolls, man. Them rolls. Alright. If he goes hard into Coco here, then good play, sir. I don't have a reason not to just... Or if he teleports. Alright, he didn't switch hard. But he could have teleported. So we go off the gun. He recovers. Let's go! We just gotta knock you off now! Right. Right. So, knock off, right? If you go into Coco, that's fine. Come on. You can do it. Let's go. He loses the Eviolite. Goes for a discharge on a Pokemon that doesn't care about that. Okay, cool. Yeah. Close combat it is. Let's see if it kills. Let's go! That crit, I don't think it mattered, but if it did, I apologize. There goes Doki Doki. And it comes down to Tapu Koko, who I am 99.9% sure cannot beat the Hitmonchan. So yeah. I think we're gonna make it to the next round, boys. Whew. Yeah, he is a long off range that I believe Hitmonchan can finish it up with a earthquake. But as far as Obstagoon, he's just gonna have to fast out here. There goes the Thunderbolt. Big damage. Big damage. We don't know if he's a Scarf or not. We just got Little Mac and finish it. Here's Little Mac. Right? Earthquake. Let's see if your Specs. Specs has to be... Ah, no, that's not gonna kill me, bro. Easy. Easy live. Let's go! And like that, Virginia Victinis makes it to the next round of YCL Season 6. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Pokebaldi, for the game. Very stressful prepping for the game. Like I said, our first game during the regular season was very close, but you know, I think we managed to adapt well, and you know, we managed to come out with some fun sets. This is only the second time that Hitmonchan has come to a game, but he just did great. But admittedly, he not having the slow roll was a huge relief for my team. But anyway, yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.